Welcome to our deep dive. Today, the Japan Pavilion at Expo 2025 in Osaka.
It looks incredible.
It really does. Let's walk through those three areas, plant, farm, factory, and see how this cycle plays out for someone visiting.
Starting with the plant area.
Right, waste to water. This is where you see that transformation begin. What's it look like?
Well, you first see things representing waste, like cutlery, food scraps, packaging moving on a conveyor belt, stuff in the expo.
Okay.
Then visually, they morph into these glowing orbs of light. It's symbolizing waste being reborn, holding potential energy.
That's a neat visual. And the main process here is making water from waste. How?
So the water that comes from breaking down the waste goes through this really sophisticated purification process. This water actually fills the big basin you see in the central courtyard.
Very clever. And I read something about a Martian meteorite.
This particular meteorite was important because it held evidence suggesting water once existed on Mars. Here connects the water cycle happening right there in the pavilion and on Earth generally. Okay, so we've gone from waste to water in the plant area. What's next in the farm area?
Farm area is water to material. Here, the outputs from the plant area, the clean water, the captured COs, the nutrients become the food source for making completely new materials.
This area really focuses on microorganisms as producers.
Producers of what?
Well, examples like actinomycetes, which give us antibiotics, or basidiomycetes for alternative proteins. The big focus here is algae. There's the invisible aquarium.
Invisible.
Because it's cultivating Botryococcus algae, which you can't see with the naked eye. They're being researched as a potential source of hydrocarbons, basically, a sustainable alternative to oil.
Wow, okay.
And then there's the really visually striking part, algae curtain.
What's that?
It's this huge photobioreactor, massive curtains of clear tubes filled with green spirulina algae. The idea they present is that these could be future urban forests, vertical farms in cities growing food and cleaning the air.
Urban algae forests. That is quite an image. Water to material and farm. The factory area.
This zone is about how we take those novel materials born from the cycle and shape them into useful objects. It's guided by a specific philosophy. They call it the gallery of soft things.
Soft things.
It's soft, meaning resilient, flexible, repairable, reusable. It challenges the Western idea that strength has to mean rigid toughness. Think of the central pillar in the Tokyo Skytree. Its central pillar actually sways opposite to the building during an earthquake, absorbing the energy. Or even the heat shields on the Hayabusa space probes, designed to evaporate layer by layer to protect the capsule. Or bamboo basket footballs, they're often made like puzzles, so if one part breaks, you can easily replace just that piece. Or the kimono. Traditionally made from one standard bolt of fabric, it's designed to be easily taken apart and remade into smaller items when it wears out, planning for the next use from the start.
Like the pavilion's architecture.
Exactly. It's all about that next life thinking.